Alright guys, so here is a couple problems from tonight's homework. This one here is number 21. So for this problem, you're given 1 over y to the 8th times y to the 15th. What you want to do here is you want to treat y to the 15th as a fraction, which is y to the 15th over 1. Now when I go to do this, I'm going to do it just like I do when I multiply any fractions. Multiply straight across the numerator, so 1 times y to the 15th is y to the 15th. And straight across the denominator, y to the 8th times 1 is y to the 8th. And my rule is when dividing like bases, I subtract my exponents. So this simplifies to y to the 15 minus 8, which is 7. So this one here is number 33. And with this problem, just like with any problem that I have parentheses with a power, I want to start by giving the power to everything in the parentheses. So I'm going to get 3 squared x to the 6th, power to a power you multiply, over 2 squared y to the 2nd. Now you might choose to, as you're doing this, actually figure out what 3 squared is, and that's 9, and actually figure out what 2 squared is, and that's 4. So the first set of parentheses simplifies to 9x to the 6th over 4y squared, and that's being multiplied by 1 over x squared. From here, I'm going to do like I just did in the last problem and multiply straight across to get 9x to the 6th over 4x squared y squared. And like I told you guys in class, I like to just do these alphabetically. So I like to have it go x, y, but that's just me. You can do it however works best for you. Now in my last step, all I'm doing is looking to see if I have any like bases to simplify. And I do. X to the 6th divided by x squared. I'm going to subtract my exponents and get x to the 4th. So my final answer is 9x to the 4th divided by 4y squared. I know I'm done when I only have one of each variable, and I also know I'm done when the fraction I have, the number part of the fraction I have, is in simplest form. 9/4, if you were given that in 6th grade, you would know that that's simplified. So I'm done at this point. The last one I'm going to show to you guys is number 45, which is a real tough one, but I know that you guys can do it. So what I'm going to do first, like I did in the last one, is take the power and give it to everything in the parentheses. So 3 cubed is 27. X cubed to the 3rd power, power to a power you multiply, is x to the 9th. Y to the 3rd power is y to the 3rd over x to the 6th. Again, power to a power you multiply. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing here. Give the power of 2 to everything inside the parentheses, every single thing, including the number. So I get y to the 4th, x to the 8th, 4 times 2 is 8. 5 squared is 25. Y to the 2nd power is y squared. Now I'm going to multiply straight across my numerators and multiply the like portions. So 27 is the only number, so 27 comes over here. X to the 9th times x to the 8th, when you're multiplying like bases, you add your exponents. That gives you x to the 17th. Y to the 3rd times y to the 4th is y to the 7th. 3 plus 4 is 7. Over, same thing, 25, x to the 6th is the only x base, y to the 2nd is the only y base. And then my last step is to simplify like bases that are being divided. So x to the 17th divided by x to the 6th gives me x to the 9th. 27 over 25 is just going to stay the same because, again, that's a fraction that cannot be reduced. And then y to the 7th divided by y squared is going to give me y to the 5th, because when I'm dividing like bases, I subtract their exponents. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Please email me or see me tomorrow if you have any questions.